A lot of people wanted to learn how to make this skirt, so this is what you're gonna need. This sewing pattern has 3 parts, so you have this top part of the skirt, the long strip, which is gonna be the pleats, and then you have the ruffle at the bottom. Start off with 2 squares. These are 20 by 18 inches, and then fold them in half. Once you fold them in half, lay them on top of each other. The top part of this sewing pattern is going to be your waist measurement divided by 2. So that's going to be 16 inches for me. Then you're going to measure down 7 inches. And then this bottom part is going to be your hip measurement divided by 2. So that's going to be 18.5 inches for me. Once you have your pattern pinned down, you can cut it out. Now we're just going to overlock or sew the skirt on both sides. I tucked in the serger tails, and now you're just going to flip it inside out. So here you have the top part of the skirt. Next, I measured out 3 inches, and then I drew a straight line, and I'm just going to cut down this line. Now you're going to take it back to your serger or sewing machine, and you're going to hem both of these. And make sure you only cut the front and not the back. Now that the front part is hemmed, we're going to set this aside while we make the pleats. Next, you're going to cut out a super long strip of fabric for the pleats. And the length of this is going to be your hip measurement times 3. And then you can decide the height for the fabric. I decided to do 6 inches. If you don't know how to make pleats, I already have a full-length tutorial on how to do it on my page. Once you make the pleats, just set them aside. Next, you're going to need a square of lace. This is going to be 28 by 28 inches. And now you're going to fold it into fourths. All of these sides are going to be open, but this corner is going to be closed, and you're going to want to cut on this corner. So you're going to measure 5 inches on this side and put a pin. You're going to measure 5 inches this way and also put a pin here. And then you're going to measure 5 inches this way and also put a pin here. So you just want to cut like a 5-inch quarter circle right here. And you're not going to need this anymore. My pleats are going to be 6 inches long, so I want my lace to be 8 inches long, so it's a little longer than the pleats. So I'm going to measure out 8 inches and put a pin here. Do the same thing in the middle, and then do the same thing on this side. And now I'm just going to cut around here using the pins as my guide. Now just remove the pins, and then once you open it up, it's going to be a circle. And then just cut a straight line anywhere in the skirt. And now you're going to hem down these 2 sides and then all the way around. You don't have to worry about hemming the middle though. So now we have the top part of the skirt. We also have the pleats, which I hemmed, and the ruffles, which I also hemmed. So this bottom part of the skirt is going to be 37 inches. And I made sure that the length of the pleats and the length of the ruffles are also 37 inches so that they match up perfectly. Next step is to lay your pleats on top of the lace. Now flip the top part of the skirt on top of the lace and the pleats. You want right sides together and then pin them in place. Right sides are now pinned together, so you're just going to overlock or do a zigzag stitch over the part you just pinned together up here. I decided to go with an overlock stitch. So we just finished attaching the skirt to the pleats. I'm just going to flip it over, and now we're almost done. And now you just decide if you want to add a zipper or if you want to add grommets. I decided to go with grommets. And if you don't know how to add these, I already have a full-length tutorial on my page. And then the last step is to lace it up, and this is what the skirt is going to look like. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please like, comment, and save for more sewing videos.